Today, silver just skyrocketed to the highest price it's been in 13 years. Have the stars finally aligned for the magical metal I like to call gold on steroids? Have years of painful patience finally paid off, and this is the start of silver's big break? Everything is pointing towards yes. The real question is, though, are you ready? Folks, thank you for tuning into your daily silver news. If you want the latest information of what's happening across the globe and how that affects the price of precious metals, make sure you click subscribe. And by doing so, you're also giving yourself an opportunity to get silver shipped straight to your front doorstep for free by clicking one button, subscribe, and click the bell so you don't miss the entry video. And like always, may the luckiest stacker win. And if you wanted to make your odds a little better than just hoping you win my giveaway and you just want to purchase some of this shiny stuff, great opportunity right now, then send an email to info@milesfranklin.com. Let them know Slayer sent you. Andy Schechtman's the CEO, one of the most respected companies out there. Great prices, massive inventory, weekly specials. They'll send you a price sheet. It's a great company. If you want to support me and Andy Schechtman, then yeah, send an email to them. Let them know Slayer sent you. Now, what is silver doing right now? What is going on? People are definitely excited. I got tons of texts and emails from everyone today asking, and we're just going to dive straight into it. So this is an article from CNBC that came out today. Silver jumps to highest level in 13 years following gold's 2025 rally. This is big, folks, because if we approach $40, which it's looking like with all the hype it's going to do, then we're approaching 50. And if we break through that psychological $50 level that we scraped the ceiling towards in 1980 with the Hunt brothers and scraped the ceiling towards in 2011 where it was 49, like 80, those are the last two times we saw silver above this price right now, which is insane to think about, right? That's insane. And if we break above 50, we'll definitely see 100 shortly after, just because so much hype. Now, I called silver gold on steroids in the introduction, and that's because steroids does have negative side effects as well. Silver is extremely volatile, so there might be a lot of people that buy in right now, but then if it does correct back down to, let's say, 33 or 34, they're going to panic sell, not understanding why they got into this. They're just hopping on board because their friend told them to. Then they end up losing money. So you got to understand, this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. We're in this for, the end game. But anyways, that's what's going on right now. Silver has been a high-performance asset in 2025 and is now up more than 20% year to date. That's huge. That is still lagging the move in gold, however, which has jumped about 28%, and silver always follows gold. It just lags a little more. And it's usually outperforming gold when it does catch up. It hits higher highs and lower lows. It's like a more exaggerated version of gold, which is good because that means silver still has a lot more room to run, technically. The price of gold was down slightly on Thursday, meaning silver's rally closed some of the gap between the two. Now, silver has industrial uses, including solar panels, and is also seen by some investors as a defensive precious metal similar to gold. A recent survey from the Silver Institute estimated that the supply of silver was about 15% lower than the demand in 2024 and projected another deficit in 2025. We're talking about hundreds of millions of ounces in the red the past couple of years. And it's something that's only going to continue to get worse. We just don't have enough silver to go green. If you didn't check out my video yesterday, I bought ChatGPT 4.0 Plus, and I asked the AI all these questions about silver, like, what do you think silver will do by 2030? What about by 2050? Do you think the dollar will survive another decade? I asked the AI all of these questions, and it was honestly shocking to see the answers. So this is another one that came out today from Bullion Vault. Silver springs to $36 for no clear reason. I like that. Gold's ratio falls to pre-trade tariff lows. So the price of silver leapt on Thursday in London, sending the industrially useful precious metal to 13-year US dollar highs above $36 per troy ounce and crushing gold's relative price ratio, despite continued weakness in global economic data. And that's a huge deal. Copper prices touched 2-month highs, but crude oil held unchanged at what were 4-year lows when reached in late March. Japanese equities fell, but Chinese and European equities edged higher while Western government bond prices rose, nudging long-term borrowing costs lower as the European Central Bank cut euro interest rates as expected following weak consumer and non-factory gate inflation data for May. Jumping 4.2% from yesterday's LBMA benchmarking auction in London, today's midday silver price made its sharpest one-day gain since October 21st, 2024, when gold ran to new all-time highs ahead of the U.S. election. Silver broke above $34 per ounce for the first time in 12 years. Today's surge to the highest silver price since February 2012 crushed the gold to silver ratio, a simple measure of the safe haven metal's value in terms of its more industrial useful cousin, squashing it towards 94. And the gold to silver ratio is a huge tool to use to kind of gauge what silver is going to be doing or what gold's going to be doing. For example, we saw it at 125 to 1 in March of 2020 when silver was $11, right? But the ratio it comes out of the Earth's crust is around 7 to 1. For thousands of years, it was 16 to 1. So if we are going to come back to any type of normalized or natural ratio, let's say 16 to 1, that puts silver much higher. We're talking like $250 with $5,000 gold, which a lot of people think is realistic. Or let's even just say like 70 to 1 or 75 to 1, which is the quote unquote average. That still puts silver much higher, and there's more room to run. So it's also the lowest reading for the gold to silver price ratio since 2nd of April, the day that U.S. President Donald Trump announced his Liberation Day trade tariff, spurring a brief but severe slump in industrial commodities and global stock markets. So no specific reason for silver as far as I can see, says a note from bullion market specialist Rona O'Connell at brokerage StoneX. I mean, yeah, it's not like any huge news happened. See, this article says it's just following gold's rally, and this article says no reason, ratio falls to pre-trade tariff lows. So yeah, people are really kind of just saying this could just be silver catching up or taking on a life of its own. But given its recent underperformance against gold because of economic concerns, it looks to me that there could be some ratio trading going on that dipped below the 100 to 1 level. So ratio trading means that people are trading their silver to gold or gold to silver, kind of playing the ratios, earning free gold or free silver. You could do that. It's kind of tricky because you have to make sure with premiums and everything, you have to make sure it's just generic rounds or bullion as cheap a spot as possible. You don't want to be trading high premium stuff for gold because then you'll lose out on a lot. So people do trade the gold to silver ratio. Sometimes I hear about it, but really me, I just like to buy silver and just hold on to it. But do you guys trade the gold to silver ratio? And if you do, what is it like? Do you guys go to your local coin shop? Do you do it online? Let me know. So silver's year-on-year gain today leapt to 21%, but that annual pace was beaten by the 24.6% gain shown this time last month and the 40.2% gain shown in late March. So volume in the CME derivatives exchange's July COMEX silver future leapt to match the hourly peak seen at Monday's New York opening when the price also jumped by more than $1. And it is very rare to see silver or something like silver jump more than $1 in one day, right? This isn't crypto. This is a whole different type of market. Silver in sterling terms peaked Thursday lunchtime in London at 26.53 per ounce, more than $2 higher, €2 higher from last weekend, but still 30 pence beneath last October's 13-year high for UK investors. So ahead of Trump's trade tariff hit to global growth forecasts, the price of silver set new record month average highs in both UK pounds and the euro in February. Gold on Thursday, meantime, peaked above $3,400 an ounce for the first time in 4 weeks, while platinum, industrial use of which is still dominated by auto catalysts to reduce harmful emissions from fossil fuel engines, leapt to $1,138 in spot market trade. The highest price for platinum since March 2022, when the sister metal palladium, more than 2/5 of which is mined in Russia, spiked above $3,400 an ounce amid President Putin's all-out invasion of Ukraine. Do you guys invest in a platinum or palladium? By the way, let me know in the comment section below. Those are two markets I'm not really into because I just don't know enough about it, or I like to invest in the things that I understand entirely, and silver is definitely that for me. I mean, gold obviously as well, a little bit here and there, but mainly silver. But let me know what you guys think. So yeah, that's basically what's happening right now. This one's from Yahoo Finance. Came out today. Silver gains grounds on gold, jumps to highs since 2012. This isn't a video though, so if you guys want to check that out, just search it up, Yahoo Finance. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap this video up here. Very exciting times right now. Let me know if you guys are still buying, or if you're thinking about maybe liquidating some, or what do you think silver is gonna do following the end of the week, or maybe even the end of the year. Let me know in the comment section below. Make sure you subscribe. I post daily videos. Thanks for tuning in. This was Silver Slayer. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.